What's going on, folks? If you don't know me by now, my name's Isaac, and for the vast people that don't know me, I have a personal brand called 25 In that I have yet to really start doing anything with. So I feel like this is the first step in me growing into who I know I'm becoming. And I mean, I have to do something at some point. I can't just keep sitting around doing nothing, doing the same thing that I've always done and expecting different results. I have to start putting my foot down on myself and on my habits that are keeping me from becoming the best version of myself. And the way I do that is right here, right now, just setting shit up and getting in front of the camera and just speaking. Like I didn't have anything to go off of right now, but I literally set everything up and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna record. I have somewhere to be, but I have 5 minutes, I have 10 minutes, and I can do something real quick with that. So here I am. And for people that need that extra push, this is it. This is it. Like when are we going to do something about anything really? Are we going to stay the same person, the same version of ourselves that just sits on our couch, watches fucking TV all day? Are we going to be the people that indulge in unhealthy eating habits, unhealthy thinking habits, unhealthy habits in general that are keeping us sinking? We're not floating if we're not becoming the best version of ourselves. We're sinking. Slowly but surely, we're sinking. And if you're not doing something about that, then you really want to see rock bottom. There's no other way to put it. If you're not doing anything about it and you're just doing the same thing, you genuinely want to see yourself low in positions that you don't want to be. Because if you didn't want to be in those positions, if you didn't want to be sinking, you would be floating. You would be doing whatever you could be doing to stay afloat, to stay above that surface, to stay looking up. Because if you're not floating, you're looking down, you're sinking so far that you're just seeing darkness all around you. You're starting to become more lost. And that's not who I want to become, period. I'm so sick of my bad habits and the things that are keeping me down. So sick of it. Because I know I'm capable of so much more. And I need to give myself the opportunity to become more than what I am now. And I can't be doing that if I'm continuing with habits that aren't going towards my purpose. Period. Like nothing's gonna change. I can think about the life that I want to live all I want. I could even tell other people about it. I could even get up super excited and just think all these thoughts and not do anything still. It doesn't matter if I'm thinking those thoughts. Maybe in a sense it does, but if I'm not acting, it's gonna become so toxic. And that's literally what I've been feeling. Those thoughts of me being this best version of myself and growing and becoming someone I never thought I would be. All that's exciting, but it becomes toxic when I continue to tell myself that every single day and I do nothing about it. That sounds crazy, right? Like doing nothing about it, but thinking these great thoughts every single day. Essentially, I'm just wasting my time. If I'm not doing nothing, I'm just wasting away who I am. And how long am I going to stay afloat like this? Like, I believe highly in myself. I know that I can do things that are incomprehensible to myself at this current point in time. But it doesn't matter if I'm not taking the action that I need. They put me in a position where I need to do something, and me doing the same thing is not what I need to be doing. I need to have some healthy accomplishments that I need to put forth so that I can build off of. I need to be two-stepping my way to the top, and if I'm not, I'm two-stepping my way down to the bottom. And I'm sick of the life that I've been living. I'm so sick of it. We gotta start wanting more. We gotta start wanting to do more. We gotta start doing to want more. If this serves as a wake-up call, or maybe something that you just needed to hear in general, I hope that it resonates with somebody, anybody really, because that means that's one person that I'm helping. And essentially, I could say that this is that one person that I want to help is myself, first and foremost. But I want to help others other than myself. How am I going to help anybody if I can't help myself? I'm not going to continue to do that because that's not who I want to be. There's so many things, so many distractions out here today. They want us to be distracted, and that's why there's so many distractions. That's why it's so convenient to distract yourself. YouTube's free. You could just pick that up and be distracted all damn day. There's some subscriptions out there that you pay for, yes, but it's just endless distractions on top of distractions, on top of excuses, on top of time wasted, on top of settling for somebody who you don't want to be, binge watching your life away, eating your life away, negative thoughts your life away, all that crap. That's not who we need to be. We're humans gifted with consciousness, the ability to create things out of our mind. God gave us those abilities to do something with them, not just to use them against us, to use them as tools against ourselves. How crazy does that sound? It sounds so crazy to me. Those days need to be over. We need to start utilizing the tools that we've been given and start putting them down onto the pavement. If you have to force yourself, drag yourself, pull yourself, whatever you have to do it. Do it. There's no time. There's no freaking time. I wish there was. For me, I'm 28 already. There's no time. I wasted it. The time that I had, it's been wasted. Yes, it helped create who I am today, but all that time that I wasted could have contributed to who I could be at this point in time. But there's no sense in thinking like that. Not anymore. Yes, I can acknowledge that in the moment, but I can't let those negative thoughts create and shape my mindset for today. It's not going to work. I have plenty of time, God willingly, to do something about something right now from here on forward. I'm going to do it. I can't settle. I don't feel right inside when I settle. I feel so sick of myself. I'm tired, alone, craving more, knowing who I could be and seeing and not seeing that in the mirror. I'm tired of it. So if anybody out there is on the same journey as me, if you're on the same roller coaster that keeps trending on the downward instead of going up, reach out. Let's get together. We gotta support each other, because if there's no support, if there's no backbone keeping up the backbone, I don't know if that makes sense, but if there's nothing supporting you, it gets hard sometimes. And yes, I'm a firm believer that everything I need is within me. I can create. So why can't I create solutions for myself in certain moments? I can. I know I can. But sometimes it does get hard, and help does help. It really does. So if there's like-minded individuals out there, if there's people that just want more for themselves, reach out. If it's not to me, somebody else. Somebody, something. Do something different. Challenge yourself. Get uncomfortable. Be somebody different than who you are right now. This world's getting crazy, man. It's getting so hectic out here. You have to be mentally resilient, and then you have to, from there on forth, grow on the outward scale so that life can be easier. Because I feel like in this point in time, society and the way the world's crafted is meant to keep people who are weak down, and only the strong will rise. And if you don't feel like you're strong, you need to do something about it today while you have time left. Because if you hold it off, you're not going to have time at some point. And that's not a good feeling, because I can see it on people's faces sometimes. They just wish they could have done more, pulled the trigger here, gone there, moved here, talked to this person more, spent time with their kids more, spent time with themselves more. Too many people living in regret. They're not going anywhere, but creating more regret. And we need to do something about it today. Today, right now. Come on. What are you waiting for? Get going. Get moving. You know what you need to do. You know. Everybody has a sense in their mind what they need to do, or what they want to do, or what they wish they could do, what they could dream they could do. Everybody has a sense of that in their mind. And if you're not acting on those senses, that's why you're miserable. That's why you're not happy. Why you're depressed. That's why you're not going anywhere. Do something different. The world has so many possibilities, so many outcomes that could happen. But how are they going to happen at home watching Netflix, stuff in your face, scrolling on social media? I'm going to delete social media. I've been wanting to, I've been dabbling on it, thinking about it, but I really am going to delete it because it's such a distraction for me. I know YouTube has so much resources that we could use, but it could also serve as such a distraction. So if anybody else wants to vow with me, pledge, whatever it is, promise to delete social media and just get your mind right, get it clear. And that time that you would use social media, replace it with better habits, maybe reading or exercising, going on walks, just being out and enjoying nature in general. I mean, something different. It doesn't have to be the same thing that you're doing every day. That's not going to get you nowhere. I'm sorry. Life is not meant to be sitting in a state of comfortability every single moment of the day. That does not create strong vessels, that creates weak minds. Do something different. Be somebody different. The time is now. It's up to you though. Because literally nobody else can fix your life for you. Never gonna be that easy unless you're lucky. But even then, that up here, there's a whole world up here that needs to be worked on. And in here as well. So anybody out there willing to commit to change with me, the more the merrier. But we have to commit. Has to be a commitment. We have to put our foot down. Enough's enough. Stop doing that. Stop going there. Stop indulging on this. Stop talking to those people. Stop thinking those thoughts. Come on. I'm not gonna see my brothers and sisters be trampled on by themselves. We need change. I want to see more growth, and I would love to start a movement of growth. I would love it. But I'm not gonna start a movement of growth if I'm doing the same things I'm doing today. It's time for change, people. It's time for change. So who's with me?